się przecież tylko siła, więc nie opowiadaj mi tu takich rzeczy. Mnie nie musisz o to pytać. Nie można wierzyć we wszystko, co się słyszy. Czemu dowiadujesz się o tym dopiero teraz? Nie doszło do mnie nic nowego. Co on wie o służbie? Kto ci to powiedział? Nie, to już nic nie ci. Kto ci to powiedział? Nie mówię przecież niczego nowego. Nie mam czasu na takie rzeczy. Będę się lepiej trzymać od tego starego. Wszystko możliwe. To wszystko tylko plotki. Kto ci to powiedział?
Cool chat. Hi.
Co on wie o służbie? Dlaczego dowiaduje się o tym dopiero?
Okay, what we have here? Yeah, okay, Elite. Hi, Lazar. What controller are you using? DualSense Edge. Hayeta, welcome. Danny, hi. Yo, Egos, hi, Ice. Carlos, welcome. No, Night Train after a little bit of PvP. We're not gonna be doing much PvP, but then swapping to Night Train. The stupid ass gothic music again. Banned. GG. Yo, Sarah. Yo, Ari, welcome. Meli, hi. Sapnu, hello. Welcome, Mon. What language it is? Polish. Yo, Tritión. Deep of Night today, yes, after Elden Ring PvP. Yo, Zenos. Who else? Yo, Baldin. Sylvie. Depraved. Yo, 39. Yo, Ad. Hello, Gok. Yo, Berg. Yo, Killer Queen. I hope I didn't miss anyone. SDGA, welcome. Rust, hello. Hi. Hi, Mohammed. Or Ahmed. Like, I cannot read these letters, unfortunately. Yo, sick. Hello, hello, Russian gamer. Or Ukrainian gamer? What are these letters? Wait. I have to check. If that's Ukrainian or Russian? I cannot tell. Or none. It's Russian? Okay. Okay, I gotta have to actually learn what's... So, the Russian gamer is Nikolai, and the Arabic gamer is Omar. Okay, I will remember from now on. Melly, I think at this point your entire identity is about Chainsaw. Okay.
「 Maybe 'cause 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 '
You a normal or inverse y-axis guy? Normal. That is inversed, yeah? Inversed is normal. Like if you're not running inversed y-axis, then you're weirdo, isn't it? Am I right? No, it's actually normal. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try it actually for holy fuck. I mean, honestly, it makes sense. Fuck, dude, it makes more sense than the normal one, if you think about it. Yeah, it honestly makes more sense than the normal one. It's kind of logical. Yeah, it's kind of logical, frankly. Like, think about it in such way, yeah? Think of it like as you have an analog, yeah? And you are like moving the analog onwards, which is down from the center. Which means that the camera moving downwards, yeah? And in the process, you are looking upwards. When you're leaning it to the right, yeah? Like you are leaning the analog to the right side from the center, which means that camera is moving actually to the right, but in the process you are looking to the left. Like honestly, inversed camera settings, they make sense. I'm not surprised that some people actually using these settings. It's probably mostly related to people just having habits from like older games. Still stop doing drugs, okay. Can you play with Golem Halberd? No, not today. Fan of aviations use inverse controls normally. So like pilots actually, like it's genuinely like the thing. If you are flying like a, I don't know, some sort of the plane. Then to turn right, you are like moving the you're moving the stick to the left or what? Like actually, it's probably not working like this in case of aviation, isn't it? I can confirm I fly planes in GTA. That's goated. I think we have invaded this guy like yesterday. I'm pretty sure. 3 players. Hi. What's up? Uh-oh. Lule. He's patrolling, why? Okay. We're gonna go up, I guess. Poor guy. Ah. Bonk. Could have killed me actually. Crazy. Wow. Well, insane. Will there be a nitrine later? Yes. Are there any glitches left that are similar to the chainsaw? Yes. Like, the chainsaw itself is actually pretty good. By the way, your name Sarius is like there is like Polish rapper that I recently kind of listened to of exact same name. Pretty cool one. OMG, you are using the same setup as that pro guy in any realm. I can't believe you would steal his build because he beat you so hard. Well, that's exactly what I did. I yoinked the build because the gamer was just superior. Actually, I wonder if he messaged me something. No. Then that's the last messages of the goat. Have you seen Smiling Lich new video? I don't know who's that. Hi. What's up, gamer? Ready for Giga Duel? Oh. That's just mean, you know? Okay. Wherever this guy is, I'm definitely not playing against this laggard anymore. That's crazy.
What's the title of the stream?
Just Elden Ring Invasions. Why?
A co z drugą częścią?
Nie ma napisane. Po prostu zmieniam.
Lama, what is this?
The goated setup.
This is the setup of the person.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, okay, like maybe explanation, because to you and to everyone else that didn't catch previous live stream. So this guy sent me messages out of nowhere when I was grinding Night Rain, and he said that I went to get the cookbook and the stupid medicine, bell bearing, and the stupid ghost king cloth, and all the stupid things you used to compete against you. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC to cheat my way to infinite consumables like you. But I did grind some stupid Fulgur blooms and iron golem arrows. Too bad, after every 2 fights, I gotta grind another 15 minutes. So, like, I have decided that this guy is goated. So, I am going to make a tribute to him by cosplaying him in Invasions.
A person could find a friend with a PC and a copy of a video game, and well, it's easier than you think, person. You just have to talk to other human beings.
He's too goated to talk to mere people. Lion doesn't concern himself with other individuals. Limp Lion for the win. Limp Imp Lion. There is a passage, yeah? I wish you were on PC. I am on PC. I can swap to PC in a moment. I am originally PC gamer, and I am PC gamer at heart. Console gaming is a necessity related to fucking bitch-ass From Software buying dog shit at literally optimization. Okay, wait. Look at that. It's a mage. And a yellow gamer. We're gonna sneak on them. They are not going to know what hit them. Never mind. Nerfed spell. I mean, I was too close. Apparently Lion is not that good at stealth gaming, what can I say? From now on we are going balls in. I mean all in. Is that the boss? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? So, if they are going to kill that death bird, then I am pretty much done, yeah? Yeah, unfortunately. I have been looking for this old video of yours where you play cheaters and one ends up flying. Do you know which one I'm talking about? No, unfortunately. On top of that, I recently have been looking for one specific video of mine. And I have been looking through my videos for like more than an hour and I didn't find the video that I was looking for. So, yeah. If I cannot find something that I have produced myself, like, good luck, gamers. If you are ever gonna be looking for anything related to my YouTube channel. Which video? I'm looking for the video where I fought a shitter in I think it was for sure in the Red Main Castle, and that shitter was hosting with overleveled Phantom that had infinite HP on top of everything. And there was situation that I invaded them twice. Once I invaded them and I died, and then second time I invaded them aware that like they are cheating, and I was playing very carefully, and the guy that was cheating had also shit net and he got kicked out. So I rushed the host and I murdered him. Like, the guy was absolutely fucking clueless. I remember he was also using dual spears. Hi. What's up? Huh. Wow. Gigapod. Okay, my dude. Let's heal. This guy seems to know what he's doing. So we gotta have to be careful. If that's the case, I might just pull off the bestial vitality. Good shit. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of surprising. I like that individual didn't die earlier. I have to be careful because like this guy is using coning shit here. Okay, gonna have to be very careful. Let me just buff up. And the guy actually just quit. Lula. Well, Broski's scared of the lion. You know what? Out of pure curiosity, what if we are going to invade him again? So here is the thing. Since the guy just quit, yeah? Then technically he is going to reset his entire timing. So the moment he's going to summon someone, I'm gonna be able to invade them again, yeah? Thanks, Axel, for 3 months, my dude. You found it, Muscle? You guys are fucking crazy. What the fuck? It's Smelly found it. Holy shit. Elden Ring is the rage in ducking. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, wait. We are onto something. We're gonna get back to it in a moment. Inducing. Okay, fuck off, bitches. Why did you need it though? Because I think I can make like a intro for a very funny. I think I will be able to make an intro for like very funny video. You're gonna see in the moment. I just want to attempt to invade that guy again though. Miss your outro with the breakdancing? Well, it was back for a moment. Now it's gone again. Nice of hand, thank you. Will the lion benefit from the famished edition? Yeah, because there will be more scrubs thinking they can milady on you. Whereas you're just gonna tank them with the hyper armor. Assert the dominance like the lion would do. Adoya, yes, you can invade someone as soon as the phantom spawns. Will the Tarnished Edition release when my grandchildren graduate, or when my grandchildren graduate? Alter, it will release the moment we are about to conclude that Rogue Masters duel that we have scheduled for 2026. That's when the channel point rewards drop, I believe? Hell yeah, brother. So like, what exactly are you doing over and over? Right now, I am trying to invade. But I am trying to invade this area exactly, because we just had invasion here. We invaded some individual that was getting help from the phantoms. We killed multiple phantoms, and the guy, Alt F4, he dashboarded. And in this game, when you do that, you do not receive a cooldown, anti-invader cooldown. So invader can invade soon after, as soon as the guy is gonna come back to the game and gonna summon another phantom. So like I wanted to do something funny and invade the same guy that like rage quit on me just a second ago, but it doesn't seem like I will be able to do so, unfortunately, because it doesn't seem like this guy is actually in the area, or maybe he progressed on his own, or maybe he got invaded already by someone else. Well, let's do like a 5 more tries. If it's not going to work, then we are invading globally. Yeah, rip. So you know what? Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna show you something. Okay. YouTube intro in this 3, 2, 1. Well, howdy YouTube gamers, and I have a proof that Elden Ring PvP players, or at least these that are hosting, are usually quite mentally unwell. So check this out. Those are DMs I have received. This guy actually was sending me a word noob every single day for months onwards on Twitch in the private messages. And essentially at some point he stopped because I blocked him, so he couldn't anymore. But he recently sent me another message, and this is a clip that he sent me. This is apparently a clip of me dying to him and his friend. The description of the clip is like "Steel is noob" or something along the lines, yeah? So the quality is amazing, I know. But what's okay, shitpots go. And yeah, like I actually, thanks to Melly from chat, I finally figured out in which video of mine this guy actually was. Yeah, you can actually see his name, and check this out because it's actually pretty amazing. So as you can see, this is like both of them here, yeah? Like the gamer and his friend like shooting me. Or more like his friend is shooting me, dealt like billions of damage, yeah? Essentially... So like this is my perspective of dying, yeah? And then I invaded them again. And of course, like if you know something about the game, you know that this damage is unhinged of the guy that is shooting me. On top of that, check this out. I got hit. It's already registered hit, as you can see. When the projectile didn't even hit me. The co of the host was absolute laggard, but it's even better. What you are going to see later is gonna be pretty insane, okay? Just give it a moment. So I went here upstairs. I started attacking the host that doesn't have like terrible quality, terrible like net to me, but also not very good one. But did you notice something? What happened here? Check this out. Running attack. We traded, and look, the guy called Sad got hit, and the other guy over here also got stunned. And he didn't receive any damage. It's because this guy is ganking with someone that not only clearly has like a stats of the max level, but also on top of that has infinite HP. So like, what happened later is when I ran off, at some point the guy actually disconnected. You can see like here, yeah, the Rider of Doom, Giga name dude, actually returned home, most likely just disconnected because of his shit net. So I took the opportunity to run down this guy, and obviously he tried to do what? He tried to fog wall. But, well, unfortunately for him, he kinda like doesn't know like the roll timings. Just was bashing the roll like a scrub and died. And this is an individual that sends me hate mails for the last, well, it's probably a year at this point. Like, dude, some people are just pretty insane, and Elden Ring PvP community has plenty of these folks. Is PlayStation 5 Pro worth it? If you... Co kochanie? If if you like, if you buy like a new console and you don't have PlayStation 5, then yeah, I think it might be considered worth it. Otherwise, rather not.
O, kociusz.
No.
Zapisz.
W Pikes, Lamao. It was post DLC, so yeah, like the Pikes were not that good anymore. The guy didn't get the memo, I guess. I mean, Alter, that video was 1 year old. I don't remember. Did tracking like on dual spears got like nerfed at the release of the DLC? Like at the DLC patch? Oh, does one invade so quickly? It's hard to get invasions for you? Well, you have to repeatedly spam the fingers, my dude. Invading is a lottery. Sometimes you might have insanely good activity, and sometimes you barely can get an invasion. It do be like that. Depends per hours. Depends if you have like cross-region play on or off. Depends on your platform. Yeah, Maso, like in the same patch they basically nerf spears and great spears. Like it's lovely they doing that. The same goes with HTS and thrusting swords. Like they apply the same nerfs for these weapons. Like there is no shot it is not related to them just not knowing which weapon category the foreigners from USA or Europe talking about, yeah? Because that's pretty crazy. If you play on Xbox, will you get activity? No, but why would you need activity if you already know that you are the best player in the world? Hi. Hello. Wow. Whoa. Oh. Oopsie. So, anyway. Huh. Okay, so that's gonna be the fight, yes? Yeah. Well, that's pretty insane. Not gonna lie. Aha. And laggards too. Okay. You're cosplaying as the idiot you fought recently? Don't call him like that. He's goated. I'm cosplaying as the best player in the world. Unacknowledged yet.
Rip Diglett.
Yo, Sapno, thank you. 20 fucking months. Let's go, gamer. The gamers actually went onwards. Nah, listen, you don't have to fog wall. Bro. Lil bro. Right. Where is Lord Daishi? Where is the goat? Did the Lord Daishi died to so the Viking could be born? What's up with Viking, by the way? For whatever reason, I have heard like people saying that he's now like sitting on the alt accounts. But why? Is sad not up still blocked? Yeah, we had shit net. I need to, when I'm going to invade that guy that's name is I would something something, I need to block that guy too, like we have shit net too with the guy. Fucking American moment. Not playing freaking cross-region matchmaking off to play against Americans. Hi. Let's do it like this. Oh. Fuck. Okay, listen. I couldn't ash. That's so unfortunate. If I could ash here, that would be so funny. Can you talk a little about playing with non-hyper armor setups in invasions, please? I mean, well, when it comes to efficient non-hyper armor setups in invasions, then you have like, of course, clean rod, and like you have great katana from the bigger weapons. Starfist. Milady is fine, Shamshir is fine. Although Shamshir requires you to actually force 1v1s, kind of. Grave Scythe is fine. Technically no hyper armor, yeah? Yeah, Fuji. Hello. Hi. Okay. Let me just buff up. Wow. What is that? Look at this boyo. Whoop. I have to be careful because this guy can legit just pick me up. Okay. You just wait. Why would you destroy that? It's not your property. What the fuck is this? Absolute lack of respect. That's pretty funny. If we are gonna actually go in now, and this guy is going to hit me, we can just potentially die. This guy is not aware, I think, that he doesn't have heals. Or more like he doesn't have HP. Ukraine or Russia? Hopefully Russia, dude. I eat people from both regions. No preference. No more night train? Night train today, later. Politics? In a still PvP stream? Wait, what? What politics? I thought he's asking like which nationality tastes better. They meant politics? I'm going to say it like that. Lion doesn't concern himself with nationalities of his meals. As simple as that. How about genders of his meals? It is a trick question. Like, depending per gender technically, yeah? Think of it like in such way, yeah? Like particular parts of like female body have more fat here and there. And fat equals taste. That's what I heard. And therefore like particular parts can be like, for example, breast, yeah? Like a female breast is basically like it's basically almost only fat as far as I understand, yeah? So like it means that like female breast must be like very tasty, yeah? From like a lion's cause
Shut up immediately.
Well, guys, we're gonna talk about it later. Hi. What's up? Oh. Oh. A lion didn't manage to knock gamers up. Lol. Let me go this way now. Let me actually throw the thingy at them. Yeah, potato. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful because... yeah. This guy is a little bit scary with his Ash. But he's also very aggressive, which I think I can use to my advantage. Holy shit, half of the HP gone. That's crazy. Okay. I have to move out. So, hyper armor is pretty good against Swift Slash, although something that plays better in neutral would be also stronger, I do believe. Let's see. Are you serious? Ah. I probably should just murder him, frankly. Well, got blocked. Just like I got blocked earlier. And another. Whoa, that fat roll. Okay, this guy is crazy. What the fuck? What he died to? What the shit? Well, he died to the aura of the lion, I bet. What's that thing that prevents you from healing? His scythe, Ash of War, has the special property that prevents you from healing. Solo gamer. Hey, why are you alone? Hey. Gamer. You good? Are you ready for the lion? Aha. Crazy. It's 90% of somber weapons. Good only in ganks. It's honestly, that's just such a DLC thing. Because think about it from the perspective of the original game. Somber weapons were actually hella fucking valuable for invaders. The Stormhawk axe being the prime example of it, yeah? Stormhawk axe was just so fucking goated, yeah? Vikes, absolutely fantastic before patch 1.10. And like, especially before patch 1.06. What other somber weapons you have in the game that are not DLC weapons? Patch 1.10 and also before, like the PSSS. The one that that was good on strength intelligence build, like mostly strength, but required like 18 intelligence, I think, yeah? Moonveil, good for invaders, but probably better for gankers still, yeah? So like I wouldn't count Moonveil. Mog Great Spear, dude. Like, dude, that was fantastic for invaders. Especially before they nerfed that shit to the ground. Tak, kochanie, jasne. What else? Rivera Bobra, I mean that's a bad weapon, all things considered. So like it's neither good for invaders nor gankers, yeah. But technically it was better for gankers. Ruin Greatsword. I was playing a lot of Ruin Greatsword before patch 1.07, I think. O kochanie moje.
Kiedy pozbierasz klipy?
Już, znaczy, no mam już parę, a co?
How dare you say Rivera Bobra is bad?
Lule. Okay. Wait. It's a pothead gamer. Hi. Oh.
Fat let me solo her.
Fat let me solo her. He also has like a wrong weapon. Oh, cool. Insane invasion, dude.
Let me solo the buffet.
It's all on the buffet. We saw the buffet is something I will be using from now on. Oh kurwa, this is so good. Oh, I love it. Haven't played that long. Who was Mog Spear nerfed? The hit stun. So like poise damage, more like, and also hit stun too, was nerfed. And then they nerfed damage on top of everything. And like, yeah, like the Mog Spear overall got nerfed because of the power stance status effects got nerfed by 33%. So like Mog Great Spears became just worse, yeah, all things considered. So like a Mog Spear got nerfed in many different ways. Overall, since the release of the game, freaking arcane builds getting just hit in the face. That's everything that happens to them. Arcane builds used to be actually very good and very viable for invaders. And after the DLC patch, they are just not. Hi bro, I am new in the game. Serpent Hunter was nerfed. Yeah, Serpent Hunter is another somber weapon that used to be absolutely goated. And it got nerfed by a lot. They lowered down the crouch poke, I think from like 12 or 12? 11 or 12? I think 12 active frames to like 15. Which, from like unreactable crouch poke, they made it reactable. 13. Oh, 13 from 15. So yeah, like from nearby unreactable when you are blending to basically reactable even if you are blending. Hi. What's up? You good? Aha. Well, insane duel, I guess. GG. What else we had in the base game that actually was good? Like what was what was actually equally good for invaders as for gankers, or even better for invaders than gankers. Shield poking? No, we are talking about somber weapons. Like, the initial topic was somber armament. Because someone made a claim that 90% of the somber armament nowadays is only good for gankers, and it's not good for invaders. And they are right, but I made a claim that it wasn't like that back in the days. Like, before the DLC, like, weapons, somber weapons were good for both invaders and gankers, or sometimes even better for invaders than gankers. Like, the concept of somber weapons being mostly just like a tool of gankers became a thing in the DLC. Falling Beastjaw, that one was good for both. Dragon Halberd, well, this Dragon Halberd was and still is mostly a tool of invaders that invade on low levels. But it's better for invaders than for gankers, that's for sure, actually. It's not, man. Why? The start will be so slow. You tank the hit. You are using it for the Ashoforum, my dude. Death Ritual Spear as well. Yeah, that one was good for both gankers and invaders. You could use it very well as an invader tool to surprise people. Was Health and Steeple good? Still is, but like it's mostly a weapon buff, yeah. So it's more of a dwelling thing. Didn't play until the year after the launch. Oh, you missed the biggest shit show ever. Like, this game was so bad at release. Hi. Hello. What's up? Let me do the very manly lionish scream. Hi. Ready? Let's fight. Oh, he doesn't want. Okay, I see. Sword of Milos, dog shit for everyone, pretty much. Bloody Hellies? Bloody Hellies was a very good swap for invaders on arcane builds. It was... I think it's longer than Godskin's Teacher. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you could utilize it as a swap to catch someone off guard. It's not a good swap anymore because they nerf tracking of the running R2 way too much. Hi. Well. Wait. Whoa, that's a laggard. Okay. Gonna have to be very careful. Ay, fuck. I have to roll. Ah, okay. He just didn't have, like, mana. Okay. He's not lagging anymore that much. Oh! Okay. I mean... this slide! Okay, insane GG. I need to finally put Anash of War on this one. Of course it's gotta be Lion's Claw. I have to kill someone first. Savage? Did I put Savage accidentally? We don't want Savage, we want regular one. So... To słabo. Are you enjoying the build? Invasions are pretty bad, so there's not much to enjoy. And the build is very... well, it's just hyper armor trading. It's not really much interesting, all things considered.
The build of the best Elden Ring player.
I mean, of course, this is the build of the best Elden Ring player, and it's goated. I love it very much. Limp, Imp, Lion Gaming, Pogo Mega. Everything is goated. Oh. Hi. Thanks. Appreciate that. You are alone? You are alone. He might be a little bit upset. How you think? Oh. The range of the sunflower is way bigger than I anticipated initially. Defenses? Okay. Defenses? That's very weird. Huh. He deals that much damage with something that is unupgraded? Bruh. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, I see what's going on here. Well, unfortunate, I would say. I wonder if that shit has something. Interesting setup though, I give him that. Skill issue? Well, it seems like the humongous lion met his match. What can I say? Report him? Bruh. Like, you think reports do fucking anything? Where do you want me to report him? To PlayStation? PlayStation only cares, like, about the messages. And there is no way of reporting for cheating in Elden Ring on its own. I don't know, Souls games have so many cheaters. I mean, I hate to bring it to you, but even people that are like playing legit normally are also to some extent cheaters. I am to some extent cheater because I create my builds with cheat engine, for example, yeah? I'm not going through the game normally and collect all the fucking shit because I don't want to waste 200 hours just to fill up one page of inventory, yeah? But technically it is cheating on the PvE of the game, but still, yeah? I just accepted cheating. Like, cheating is inherently accommodated by like Souls PvP community, all things considered. It's just that some people do it, some people cheat in process to like speed up build progression, for example. Some people do it to like speed up learning process of the bosses. Like, for example, you know, let's say Genus, my Pinuses, or like Scrabnuts or Bushikis and like Lil Gagis and like, I don't know, any other like challenge runners, yeah? All of them, after all, like, learn the movesets of the bosses by utilizing cheat engine scripts, yeah? And loading up, like, themselves, like, positions. Their position of the character, they make their HP infinite and so on and so forth, yeah? To learn the movesets. And, yeah. The cheating in Souls community is rather a common practice. It's just that, thankfully, vast majority of people use cheats in order to speed up the process of farming or learn the game better. But then you also have some people that cheat in, well, more malicious way. Yeah, cheating for QoL is one thing, cheating for multiplayer is another. Yeah, I agree with that. But you're gonna have people that are going to say that cheating is cheating no matter what, yeah? Hi. Are they like playing around with this guy? What was going on there? You. Calm down. Come on. Well played. It seems like they were like playing with you. I think he's supposed to go and murder the another boyo. Come on, get him. Oh, be careful, boyo. Nice, nice, nice. You hit him. Come on. Kill that prey of ours. Get him. Oh. Get him, baby. Get him. Almost dead. Get him, get him. Unfortunately, he's on the latency, so he sees the position of the host a little bit differently. Get him, get him, get him now. Get him, get him. Get him. Nice. Well played, gamer. Bro, stomping on him. Gamer somewhere around. Ah, there is one. Hi, what's up? Where are you going? Ah. Okay. What's up? What? I think, yeah, there was a boyo behind us with Moonveil. Oh, I think he is not going to survive this. How you think? Yeah, roll away. Roll away. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. What did you aim for? Ah. Okay. Do you think that Dark Souls 3 PvP community and PvP in general were better than Elden Ring? Question. You asked the wrong person. Yeah, Paul. Like, I haven't played Dark Souls 3 much. Only at the release, and after that I dropped the game. Not because Dark Souls 3 was bad, it's because it just didn't meet my taste at the time. And I was I was pretty much done with the Souls games. I didn't want to play Souls games anymore. I had that Souls fatigue. Mostly Souls PvP fatigue. Like, my biggest issue was From Software's detachment from the community. I wanted to play games created by developers that at least understand language of their main audience. And From Software is not that developer. And yeah, after like plenty of years I realized that, well, unfortunately From Software is too good of the developer, and even though like their post-launch support is fucking horrendously bad, they are still doing much better than vast majority of the devs. Dark Souls 3 PvP after 2 missed me, exactly same story here. I have played like Dark Souls 3 PvP for a month, tried to adapt, but it just didn't spark any joy whatsoever. Dark Souls 2 PvP was way too rooted in my brain at this point. The closest they got to understanding the community was Dark Souls 2. I would still argue, Nido, that like Dark Souls 3 was objectively better PvP game. But it's mostly because of two things. First of all, dynamics in invasions between host and co-invaders. Hosts and co-opers, and then reds and co-invaders. And also because of the netcode just like being the best. Yeah. Out of all the games so far. Hi. Insane trading patterns. And trade. And trade. Oh, listen, we can talk about it. Fuck. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a mistake, my dude. Well, I believed too much in trading power, I guess. Oh my god, pikes. Dual pikes. What year it is? Let's do R2. And another one. And another one. Lion doesn't concern himself with being stunlocked, my dude. It spawned roll souls. Dark Souls 3 PP is only glazed so hard because of the ease of 6-player lobbies. The fact you could do 13 consecutive rolls in Dark Souls 3 was something that pushed me away like crazy initially. I couldn't believe that's the case. But it was back in the days when I didn't really understand properly the netcode of these games. And from the perspective of time, it really doesn't matter. Like, on proper connection, which is you are not playing on more than, let's say, 80 milliseconds of the latency between you and another player. The fact you can spam 13 consecutive rolls doesn't mean shit. And on top of that, dude, Dark Souls 2 is not even fucking good in that regard too. Because so what that you can do only 4 or 5 consecutive rolls. And you have technically like some sort of the stamina draining system that like below 20% of your stamina, you are low, your roll is being handicapped in this other way. If your one roll is much fucking longer on the optimal build, like since you are keeping your equip load on like 50-54% of the equip load, something like that, yeah? Like, your roll is so fucking long, you cannot really roll catch anyone without them, like, rolling sideways, or if you're just not going to abuse the shitty netcode dashing. Like, the rolls in Dark Souls 2 were very fucking long. They were not long only in case if you were playing on like around 70% of the equip load, just below 70% of the equip load. If the length of the roll in Dark Souls 2 would be on that like around 70% of the equip load, like, and that would be a standard, then by default this game would be also much better in that regard. But it wasn't, like you, and then like you got the tech of double rolling, yeah, you could like recovery cancel your roll, which everyone and their mother is using nowadays. And it essentially gives you the double the amount of the iframes, or like the iframes throughout the duration of 2 rolls, with the recovery only on the second roll. So like you can just outrange your opponent with the rolls, and you are not being punished for your shit positioning in Dark Souls 2. So Dark Souls 2, like, Elden Ring is probably best in that regard, unironically. Elden Ring has the shortest roll on the mid-roll. It unfortunately at some point gave us fucking dogshit broken ass light roll, but if you are going to just, like, you know, you cannot really make like a competitive ready and decent build without making it extremely one-dimensional on the light roll, yeah? So, like, you technically cannot really do the light roll build that's gonna be, like, managed by, like, very good player, yeah? Very good player gonna actually go for the mid-roll, like, always. Like, aside from the fact that, like, when you're playing on the light roll, you literally just losing the timings. So, like, that's another thing. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 is overglazed for its PvP. It had very good ideas, it had very good schematics, it failed to deliver, and Dark Souls 3 was just better. I would love to see Dark Souls 2 being remade, not maybe like as a Dark Souls 2 remake or anything like that, but just the ideas of Dark Souls 2 taken and implemented into another Souls game made by From Software with the nowadays netcode. That would be fantastic. Because yeah, like Dark Souls 2's biggest issue was a fucking netcode. And the Dark Souls 2 engine, whereas pretty good and very fun in many regards, like the mirrored movesets on the left and the right hand, it was definitely something very interesting. It still... It was... I would say that from the perspective of time, I think I prefer like Dark Souls 1 iteration of the engine, all things considered. They would have to work heavily on that Dark Souls 2 engine iteration. Choose your next words carefully. What do you mean Dark Souls 2 but Dark Souls 3 pace? Probably that wouldn't fit, no? Like, pace of Dark... I feel like the tempo of combat in Dark Souls 2 like fits the engine pretty well. Whereas I would say like more like fast-paced combat actually fits this iteration of the engine. Like, some people say they wish Dark Souls 2 wasn't slow and was as fast and spammy as Dark Souls 3. You see, Dark Souls 3 is spammy only on the surface level. I also thought Dark Souls 3 is spammy initially. And then like I realized that the game is very well made around it. Like, for example, in Dark Souls 3, when you are getting stunlocked by multiple players, you just not die. You actually get out of the hit stun faster. Yeah. So, like, you know, the fast pace of the combat in Dark Souls 3 being heavily countered by the fact that the secondary hit is going to have lower hit stun. You want, like, you know, like when you are playing Dark Souls 3, your approach to the combat is more like this. Let's say like this is PKCS, yeah? You R1, you block cancel, and you are trying to continuously like get someone in the loop of that initial R1. Because if you are just going to hit them twice, yeah, they are going to just roll away and that's it. The vortex is over. There is no vortex in the first place. You just hit the guy twice. But like properly like block cancelling and approaching the guy aggressively can allow you to to hit like a vortex of, let's say, 4 or 5 hits, yeah? And just you are going to end up ultimately just dealing more damage, yeah? And after that first hit, you are in the prio anyway. Which overall, like, keeping the prio after, like, hitting someone is something that this game lacks a lot. Dark Souls 2 didn't have that problem, like, at all as well. Like, Dark Souls 2 was very well made in that regard, yeah? Like, in Dark Souls 2, recoveries were just well made. But problem with Dark Souls 2, on the other hand, the Lio keep prio chilling, Lamau. On the other hand, though, in like Dark Souls 2, because mostly of glitches, because of the recovery cancels, that prio keeping just doesn't mean that much anymore, yeah? Because if you are going to hit someone and you are going to approach them closer, they can just double roll away. And then you get back into the neutral. Like, I would say fundamentally, like right now my knowledge about like Souls games is just much better than it was like back in the year 2016 when like Dark Souls 3 just released. And from that perspective of time, I would say that like Dark Souls 2 is still holding strong in my eyes as third best Souls game when it comes to PvP overall. But it used to be number 1, no question asked. And right now, I would say that Dark Souls 3 was the best PvP experience, all things considered, just objectively. And then it's Elden Ring. And Elden Ring is the reason why Elden Ring is the second best, despite being extremely fucking like unbalanced game. And also like very invaders unfriendly and multiplayer elements unfriendly, is because of the micro mechanics. Micro, I think. Micro. Like, well, essentially game mechanics, yeah? Yo, Crowned. Welcome, gamer. I just like crouch pokes, be honest. Of course I like crouch pokes, but I think much better addition to the game, all things considered, are the jump attacks. Like, you can look at this like that. Ability to skip neutral with the jump attacks can be considered bad, because it's not that good from the competitive standpoint, because you can essentially like skip a proper fundamental play. So like from that perspective it's not good, but from the perspective of just things that you can do in the game and viability of your moves, which makes it so that like more things are overall viable in the process. It's just like jump attacks adds a lot. Hi. Oh my god, 2 Malenias. Hi. What's up? Okay. Oh Jesus, what the fuck? This is goated gamer, dude. Oh. Aha. Oh. Okay, listen, we can talk about. What? I'm just gonna roll. Or even dash away. Okay, dude, like, that might be problematic, not gonna lie. Let me just go this way. Okay, Malenia, I'm gonna kill your friendo. No. You're not going to let me? That's a backstab. Okay. I just rolled the potential lag hit. I really... Holy shit, this guy is just too fucking goated. You just have to understand, gamers. It's not lag. It's a style of life. That's crazy, dude. Okay, GG Malenia. GG. Also, the other guy name was the Speedster, dude. Okay, that's so fitting. Dude was too fast to spot his moves. What can I say? Neutral jump skips. How sweet. Wave dashing to mix up the opponent. Hello, HR? Yeah, there is something about that. Like, casuals love the jump attacks, especially doing random one-handed greatsword jump R2s. And they hated being mixed up with the PSGS. I have like scrap of this type here next to me actually, because Claw absolutely hated people that were playing PSGS against her. Like she couldn't really like adapt at all, yeah, because she was very new to the PvP and it was just insane to her. Like what's she supposed to do, yeah? Like someone is just approaching her with the freaking like a big ass freaking pointy sticks. And that shit is also so fast, you cannot react to it. Yeah, this is like one of these concepts that a lot of people in casual audience do not get. Like this is actually funny thing. When I jumped on Albino's chat, and Albino had like shitons of casuals in there after we had the drama, like he started fucking yapping about how like duels are dog shit, unskilled, and so on and so forth, and like he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like it's because they're just not. The duels are still in this game very skill based, yeah. Like they are like, this is not like a level of Dark Souls 3, but still like this is still pretty much in from the gameplay mechanics a skillful game, yeah. TS shield, yeah, you have like particular setups that are just easier, but like TS on its own, yeah, it's still like fundamentals heavy, yeah. Like I mean like a clean rot, yeah. It's just very overpowered, and you can trade around, but ultimately it's still like a fundamentals heavy. The thrusting shields, on the other hand, yeah, thrusting shields are retarded, and they should stop fucking existing. That's for sure. Replying to Wolf was good against PSGS. You know what's the best against PSGS? Hitting them in the face when they approach you. Especially after patch 1.10, you don't have like a neutral poise to tank anything. This is something that people do not do enough. If you are being approached by someone that tries to mix you up, very often hitting them with R1 in the face is going to solve your problems. Like on top of that, if someone is using setup like PSGS, you have to be aware, like crouch poke is everything that they have. Like if I am, let's say, approaching with Colossal Sword, yeah, I am wave dashing on someone, I click R1, then like I can hyper armor through them, and if they're gonna slap me in the face, I can R1 out of hit stun. When you are using PSGS, you don't have any of that. Can I PSGS here? No, I don't have seconds. Like, let me actually see. PSGS. So, when someone is playing with the PSGS, yeah, this is all they have. This is all. They can like neutral R1 and so on, yeah, but this neutral R1, running attacks, R1, it's all bad. Like you cannot do this. You like if someone hits you first and then out of hit stun you R1. You still don't have hyper armor. You cannot do this. You still don't have hyper armor, and it's like very slow move. So once you are going to gain the prio over the PSGS user, you are going to keep that prio. So yeah, like the play against PSGS user is to gain the prio over them and then keep on that prio as much as you can. Because like the best thing that they can do is roll away and try to like R1 immediately. That's the best that they can, or L1 immediately. That's the best that they can do, yeah? PSGS not having any hyper armor after patch 1.10 makes that setup like very like hit or miss. And after the DLC patch, you got like nerfs to the vertical tracking. I mean horizontal tracking on top of everything. Vertical too, actually. I guess that's a skill issue on my part. I mean, it's not exactly a skill issue. or differently. It might be not exactly skill issue, but like PSGS is more deadly on, let's say, like a mid to high latency. Like if you get that ATMS and onwards, and someone gonna be using PSG against you, like it's literally is just more deadly because it's harder for you to keep prio, yeah. Can you jump over PSG's crouch attack? Yeah, you can. Jumping over is going to depend on the weapon you're using and what move you're gonna do afterwards. For example, if you have Shamshir and you do the jump R2, your hands are very high. And your hands actually have hitbox, whereas your lower body doesn't, yeah? So like, if, let's say, you would use the neutral jump with something like Milady, where your hands are actually relatively low, then it's less likely gonna actually do the neutral jump over than if you would do it with the Shamshir, yeah? You can only jump if you're like right in their face. Not exactly. You can also jump over if you're going to move towards them. And ironically, something that is not bad to do against PSGS user is doing jump in the other direction, like in the meaning like this, yeah? Like the reverse jumps. Which you are doing by unlocking and jumping in the technically opposed direction. So like you can actually just punish them like this. Even then they can free aim. They would have to like if they're going to free aim you, then they deserve it. It's fine. It's not that easy to free aim on prediction, basically impossible. On reaction, basically impossible. On prediction, maybe, but then you are if you are like free aiming on prediction, then you are opening yourself to be outspaced because you are decreasing the range of your attack in the process. Isn't the tracking better if you use Shunter PSGS? Yes, but Shunter is very short. And therefore just bad. Like by playing Shunter, you practically remove you practically remove from the equation outspacing play. Unfortunately. Tak? I co? Co? No, mów. Aha, no dobrze, no to... No i... Jeszcze nie mam wszystkich klipów, za chwilę skończę. Okay. Is there like 3 people or 2? 2, isn't it? Hi. What's up, gamer? Let me scream at you. I love how he tried to R2 auto-crit stun, like, that's crazy. Wow. Oh, there were like 3 of them, actually. Whoa. Oh. Well, Broski would have died. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna swap to Night Rainu then. I think I have enough clips for the video. If I don't, then I'm just gonna gather some more tomorrow. But I think I have. I got plenty of clips yesterday. Funnily enough, I got sizable amount of clips of me dying today in stupid way.
Maybe you're not as good as you think.
I'm definitely not as good as the goated lion gamer. Okay, let me just swap things around. So YouTube friendos, I am going to. I'm going to make a new live stream. People on Twitch, you don't have to bother about anything. Like, I'm just gonna swap the title and the game on Twitch, and we are ready to go. People on YouTube, you are going to get redirected to the new live stream. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. And meanwhile, Gothic 2 music. Let me actually play something. And okay. And just let me actually set it up real quick. Okay, everything's set. Dobrze.
Your stream is hacked.
Is it now? Do I have women on my stream? Disgusting blasphemy. It's incredible. I cannot believe that happened. So how did you hack my stream?
I cannot tell you my secrets.
Aha. I see how it is. You keep in secrets from me. Well, relation ruined. Okay. Alright, turning off the live stream on YouTube, and you're gonna get redirected. Okay.